kind of, put that together. You know what I mean? So
that's that history right there. Uh-huh. That's that original Wu-Tang history. Yep. So you was up there in Stapleton when RZA had the that small little room when he was doing the recordings in the PJs.
I was from the PJs, yeah, but I don't think that one. I see you're talking about what the Hulu thing that came out.
Yes.
I don't know if that was the PJs. I was there since the PJ crib, but I don't think the one. I think that was a house that was the basement. That was a house. That was a little side house. That was probably around. I don't even know with that. That might have been a little pre the project thing because he had the project joint. This was before Wu-Tang too. I was like 8-9 years old. We used to be over there, and RZA had the joint in the Stapleton in the projects, and it was no Wu-Tang then. It was just ODB, Jizza being at the house. Drinking 40s. I remember ODB singing and RZA be on the turntables because he used to, DJ too a little bit. You know what I mean? So he'd be doing the DJ thing. So this is all pre-Wu-Tang. I've been around before the clan even, formulated. That's what a lot of people don't understand my history. You know what I mean? I wasn't catch, came on, got, rap, got signed to it. None of that. That wasn't my story. My story is just being up around that, growing up as a little brother, coming best friends with RZA's little brother, which is the founder. And pretty much, you know what I mean? That's my history.
Okay. OG, triple OG.
You know what I mean? It's
triple OG. Bong, bong. Yeah, and all that good stuff. So how was it growing up? I mean, you've been in the game for a very long time. Your catalog is huge. You was there from day one. How was it seeing the W grow and yourself grow within the W to even create your own company? Like, when did it come apart that you elevated from a caterpillar into a butterfly to realize the aspect of this music career from a business aspect, no longer from an artist aspect?
That transformation came around, I would say, like, the bug was planted probably in the 2000, It didn't really manifest into 2002. That's when I formed Napalm Recordings. You know what I mean? The growth was crazy because I seen them go from the project apartment to a side apartment on a side block, you know what I mean? A little condo type of thing. Wasn't owned yet, still renting it, but we had this, they was at the studio downstairs. That was like the first 36 chambers. You know what I mean? I see it go from that, and then I think I around that time I ended up doing a bid, and when I came out, it was like, I got up with Knife, and we took a ride out to Jersey to the mansion. It went from, it really happened kind of fast after that point. I'm not saying the beginning was fast, but the trip around that 96, 97 mark is when 97, it was lit. It was like, the mansion was there. You know what I mean? So I seen the development process, and it was surreal. You know what I mean? And to be a part, because I remember we had the first vinyl. We was going around giving vinyl away, and giving, we had the tapes. And we was giving, putting stickers. We had a lot to do at the beginning of just trying to make that pop, at least in the streets as young shorties. You know what I'm saying?
That's the jewels right there.
Yeah.
That's the jewels, man. So it helped you to make the person that you are today with that W.
Of course. That's a fact. I never take from that. That's the beginning. That's the foundation. You know what I mean? They gave me a whip. Was I rapping, before Wu-Tang existed? Yeah, I was. I was a shorty, but that gave us the opportunity and the lane to give it to the world on a different platform because they were given that opportunity by making that, however they made it, came across that. You know what I mean? That story's already been written. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling my story, I mean? And you know what it is? People can give you opportunities, but it's what you do with them. And that's the other half. So people say, oh, this, people say this is what happened. So I've never got this opportunity. Cool. But you can be given, there's many people that's given opportunities. But what they do with them is that determines who they are now. You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference
between bosses, workers. You know what I mean? That's that fine line right there. You know what I'm saying? I took the jewels. And I said, you know what? I got to turn this into something for me and my family. You know what I mean? Because as you know, there's a lot of turmoils and stuff like that, even within the brothers. And they, I don't have to say lawsuits and all that, crazy wild shit. But if it's going on there, what does that mean for the dudes that's over here? You know what I mean? So you get what I'm saying? So now it's like I said, let me build something in a brand that my family could eat off of, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying?
Have generational wealth.
And that's when I came with the Napalm, the N, you know what I mean? The premier music maker, man. That's what we do, you know. And it's outside of that Wu-Tang, because Wu-Tang is synonymous with the Kung Fu flicks and all that. Killer Army, we came with the militant discipline, you know what I mean? Military discipline, you know what I mean? War, you know what I mean? And all that comes with war. You know what I'm saying? Because we fight in the wars on a day-to-day basis. Right now, you fighting a war. Both of y'all fighting wars right now. Your red and white cells are fighting right now in your body. They're fighting bacteria. They're fighting each other. It's craziness going on right now. See, war is a whole psychological thing. It's not just scud missiles and all that. And people don't understand how deep I'm involved with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So this is real, man. Like, you know, when it's all said and done, they gonna announce Don P's the godfather of militant hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm the only one who's keeping it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Doing it and stamping it on their neck. And you know, they're going to know what time it is, man. Eventually.
What's the science?
In the growing process, you know? We're still in the growing process.
What's the science behind Napalm? The name?
Napalm is a fireball. That's what that is. And everything we do is fire flames, you know? Okay. It's about the quality of work. It's about that body of work, you know what I'm saying? And I told my fans back on, I think it was Dirty Weaponry, the shootout. I said, always keep my fans fed up. You just remember that shootout video. I got a hunger for the mic, you know? Boom. I told them I'm always going to keep them fed. And man, did I ever lie? You know what I mean? My fans know I drop 3-4 projects a year. Been doing it nonstop since 2002, man. Just keeping them, you know what I mean? Yeah. Keep elevating.
You know what I'm saying? That's the key, consistency.
Now, what do you seek when you did your selection for the soldiers that's part of your army dealing with Napalm? Because I know that's a special hand select that you nominate.
Yeah, well, my thing was, yo, man, you know what? With me, it's all about really like the personal relationship. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing, a lot of empires are built off of relationships, you know what I mean? For the main part, like, it's like, for instance, I give you Bugsy the God. He was one of my only soldiers that really actually stood to the promised land and still moving with me right now. You know, I had other soldiers that got on and did it. I gave them opportunities, but I also, you know, they gotta want it more than me. You know what I mean? Or as bad as me, because I can give us an opportunity. I can shine some light on you because I got some light being shined on me. So I can go and, you know, deflect a little bit and give you the light. But now what you gonna, you know what I'm saying? You got to carry the rest of the torch, man. So Bugsy was consistent. He wasn't even that great of a rapper when I first, you know, met him. He was trying to do his thing before me a little bit, but he didn't, you know, he didn't see no big opportunity to actually really run with it. His lyrics wasn't sharp and none of that. But through friendship and trials and tribulations of just chilling with me, hanging out with me, I befriended him. You know what I mean? He was a real dude. He was a cool, humble cat. And his opportunity came. Right. And little by little, he'll be coming through and say, yo, what you think about this one? You know, the first whatever was like, nah, bro, you got to keep at it. I wasn't hating on him. I was keeping it 100. And then he kept coming back. And he didn't give up. You see, some cats would have been discouraged. They would have had their tail between their ass. They would have kicked rocks. But he was keep at. And then I was like, he came back with it. I was like, all right, nigga, now you got it. You know? The next started going a little bit. I said, dude, and he came, but before you know it, he had a whole LP. And I was like, now you're ready for the world. Now we're going to give it to you. You know? And that's what happened.
So you know, do you work hand in hand with him dealing with the project?
Well, his first project, basically, I oversee everything he does. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like the lyrical content and all that, he graduated from the Napalm Academy. So like he studied my mannerisms, my cadence, my everything he'd been in the studio with me while I was producing all these albums I'm talking about. So he's watching how you gotta deliver this, how you gotta flow. So he pretty much, you know what I mean, studied me. That's my protege, like for real, you know? And I didn't have to hold his hand after a certain point. Like, you know, the first album, you know, I had to do a lot of, you know, to do this over, do that one can't make. You know, second one, still doing a little bit. third one now moving forward, he don't need no, it's like I trust his ear now. You know what I'm saying? I trust his ear. I get his opinion on shit I'm working on. Like, yo, Buzz, what you think of that? All right. So he developed, man. It's artist development. But see, that Napalm Academy is real, man, because look at what he is. He's incredible lyricist, right?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. We've been blasting off his music on Live Wire Radio, So Serious TV. Yeah. We're streamed through Pandora, Spotify, and all that.
Yeah, I'm proud of him because that show improved my power, man. When you got a pupil or a student that can get to that level and you can see them where they can hold their own, man, it just improves. Yo, you go to that Napalm Academy, don't turn cats into some sick lyricists over there. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's knowledge. That's peace right there.
Well, that's important for a good leader to allow your students to fly on their own instead of trying to keep them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what you run into a lot of times. They don't want, the teacher doesn't want the student to go further or higher or whatever, and so they continuously putting the hand on your head to keep you to a level, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like, we could be, a lot of cats see it like that with the Army too, like we were like, never really met, I got stories and crazy, I don't want to kill anybody's vibe, but man, where people like, they didn't really expect us to do what we did. It was like really just, to get bag, at that point there was the labels giving out big production deals and we was just part of that because we can be part of getting that. We have registered enough that did it. But then when we came out and we sold, I think it was within under a year, we moved like 350,000 units.
Okay.
It was like, boom. Yeah. The label was like, yo, and it came back to us. Our brothers came back to us and say, yo, they want to do it again. Use our now household name. Because when you reach a certain amount of, you're in enough homes, you consider, anything over 300,000, your household name now.
Right.
Use enough to go push and get another budget. So that's how Killer Army, that was how we all became to be able to do 3 albums like that. And a lot of other cats under, that you didn't see them doing. They wouldn't do it because they wasn't moving the units. They didn't have that response. So that's all work though. Because we didn't have a lot of budget behind us either. They didn't put a lot of there was no big bag behind us.
Yeah.
Well, how
that was
the grind?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a hard grind. How is the grind now? Because every album that's dropped, and like I told the people earlier before you tagged in, your catalog is huge. This level to this thing. And every time you release an album, it's another campaign. You got to work extra hard. The people now got short-term memory. You could be the shit today, and then tomorrow it's somebody else. They forgot about you. So how do you stay relevant and keep releasing those bangers and come up with different concepts each album?
I mean, at this point, man, I rap in my sleep, man. When you do it so much, they say if you put 1,500 hours put in, is like you're a master now in anything you do. You could be you work in the lawnmower, man. You could be on a landscaping business. If you cut grass for 1,500 hours put in on that job, you are now a master. He knows what levels the grass got to be, just looking at it. Oh, what's going to be healthy? What's going to take to get it right? Anything. That's doctor status on anything. So right now, I acquired my PhD, and it's like the flow. I know what needs to be done. You know what I mean? When it comes to me, and I don't even. I go green now, man. Most of my stuff I don't even write down. You might see a pad in my in a video I just did, or a video or two, and I put it because sometimes I just jot thoughts down so I don't forget them, or when I want to write them, when I want to say them into the mic. Because you can't remember, you said it, you remember it, but you can't. You want to be able to say it with, So, but I don't even write no more, man. I haven't wrote for the last 4 hours. It's just in my head.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's that 1,500 hours put in. You know what I'm saying. I've been doing this since a shorty, since 8-9 years old. I've been rapping. You see me professional. I went pro at 18 years old. First Killer Army album, Solid Weapons, 18 years old, fresh. But you're talking about from there to now, but I was rapping since 9 years old.
Yeah.
That's 9 years prior to that. So you do the math, man. I've been doing this, man. I eat and sleep this.
Yeah.
You know
is there a first lady of Napalm yet?
I have a love. Yeah, I wouldn't say a first lady.
No, I mean not a love interest. I meant a female rapper.
I mean, you know what? That's a good question. Well, you know, we all got love, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
As far as the first lady thing goes, I actually. I never really had no female rappers like really trying to like really spit it or like come.
Yeah.
I really had the, you know.
You never ran across that yet.
I never had the opportunity. Now, female vocalists, I had a few that, you know, I feel like the drive ain't there. I told them I want to do things and let's do it. And they didn't show me the you know.
Yeah.
The
hunger.
That ethic.
Survival hunger.
If I'm giving you the lane, I'm like ready to put something out, and you just all you got to do is deliver and do your craft. Then you should be turning me over like 3 songs within 2 to 3 weeks. That's how because that's how I'm working. I'm not going to expect anything from you that I'm not willing to do.
Yeah.
Look at what I do.
Yeah.
I got about 2 albums worth of new material right now. I just dropped something. And I don't know, Soldiers Need Love too. What was that, like 2-3 months ago?
Yeah.
I got 2 more albums for them. So I'm not asking anything of you as an artist that I'm not doing myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm running laps around these dudes like I'm 20-something years old.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, the slot is open, ladies. So if you got that tenacity, you can run with
you know, I want them to be dope.
Tap on in.
They got to be a mixture of MC Light and Lauryn Hill wrapped in one bun.
Oh, that's heavy.
That's a hard act to follow.
Yeah, that really is.
That's going to be very hard to follow, but that's going to be the thing that grabs my ear and say, you know what? We can take over the world, mama.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Okay. Well,
I like the sound of that. That's a Deli MC.
Yeah.
That's a
See?
Wow.
All facts.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Congratulations on that napalm and all that. Ringing a lot of bells, making a lot of noise. You deserve all the accolades you can possibly get and then some. You know, it's hard being in the entertainment world and surviving. And now during this COVID-19, it's even more hard. So I know the fans want to know, how are you and your family doing during this COVID-19?
I'm going to be honest with you, man. The thing been a blessing to me. A blessing.
Yeah.
Aside from a couple of associates and friends of the family, I had maybe a pass away here and there. Nothing super immediate. You know what I mean? But aside from that, you know, the fallen soldiers that that I was aware of, that was somewhat around in the circle. Nothing immediate again, but aside from that, I got to say, man, it's been a blessing, man. Things been good, man. I'm feeling good. Feeling incredible. My energy's through the roof. I'm looking good. I'm feeling sexy.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
It's going down, man. He ain't aging a bit.
I know.
Nah, man.
You got that metamorphosis juice over there, I bet you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling beautiful, man. I can't complain. And I will not say and complain because who's going to care?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So, yeah, go ahead. I'll let you go.
What does 2021 look like for you?
It looked like a movie.
Okay.
I got a movie that's we got there's a little standstill because of the COVID. That's the things that affected stuff like that. You know, even my favorite Netflix series, which is Ozark, man, that thing got pushed back, and I'm like, that's my joint. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. That's good. I keep passing that because I don't know.
You better not. You got a couple of seasons to play catch up.
By the time
go start from scratch. Yo, you're going to love it. It's such a dope.
I'm gonna
it's a dope series.
Okay.
Wow. So plug that again. Plug that again for the people out there.
Ozark. Go check out the Ozark, man. They better give me a check after this.
I know, right?
I don't do no free endorsements. Y'all better come correct.
Right.
You know?
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
How is it for you? Transformation into being an actor. How is that?
Well, there's more. I'm gonna do a little light acting. I did a little light acting. We did the Gary Shandling show back in the days. Little skits. I did Comedy Central with Amy Polar. I was bagging her. I was like, "What's up, baby? You want to go into a rock?" I did my little joke, my little skits. You know, that's big though. Amy Polar. Come on, she's through the roof. So I ended up making it in her book with a picture. Me and RZA's in her book with a picture, so it's kind of cool, you know.
That's what's Gary Shandling is big too.
I did a little, like I said, light work, but I'm doing the directing right now. I'm into, I studied the crafts of, say, the Scorsese's and the Brian De Palmas. You know what I mean? Like I love dope films. I love old gangster flicks. I like some romance comedy. I even like those joints. You know what I mean? Right? So I'm a big movie buff, man.
Okay.
My extensive, I got extensive knowledge, man, in that field.
What's your favorite romantic comedy?
Oh man, you're gonna put me with the romantic comedy. I would say Knocked Up is one of the. I like Knocked Up.
Okay, Knocked Up.
That's a classic.
Okay,
that's a classic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Something About Mary's funny. Another joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little joints like that. I got some deeper ones, but I'll have to go through my whole.
Yeah. What's your favorite mob boss movie?
Goodfellas.
Oh yeah.
Top of the line. Yeah. I know a lot of people go with the Scarface. That comes in my top 5. Scarface is dope. Classic for sure.
Yeah.
But Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas.
There's nobody done it like that ever. I'm still waiting for Scorsese to bring back one like that and do it. He did The Irishman, and it was cool, but it was kind of like an old man flick for me. It didn't drag me in. It didn't have enough. But Goodfellas, that's it. Top of the line. Top of the line. Casino's dope. We got all of those. Carlito's Way. Those are all my top 5.
Carlito's Way. Oh yeah, I like that one too.
But
Casino.
Goodfellas, top of the line. Top of the line.
Yeah, the movies you watch kind of tells a lot about the person's characteristics.
Yeah.
So that's real good, man. That's some classic movies right there.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, they definitely need to go and get some popcorn, get their scoop snack, and sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, if you ain't seen Goodfellas and Casino, unfriend me.
We don't even need to be friends.
It's good cinema. It's good cinema. They don't make that feeling like a lot of these movies now. They're like 8. They got this, this 4K and this real crispy look to them, and it just looks so digital. It's like you're doing it with a home camera. It don't bring you into that film cinematic look. And I'm a fan of that look.
Like The Godfather.
Godfather's classic too. Yeah. I like The Godfather, but it didn't ever bring me in like the Goodfellas though. What I mean? It was classic. Yeah, it was classic. It just didn't bring me in like that.
Okay, that was one of my favorites.
Definitely a classic. No, it's classic. That's gonna fall in my top 10, but just not my top 5.
Okay.
It's Smooth Wednesday. We're in the building. DJ Livewire, Ray Jackson, and we kicking it with Don Pachino, the head general, Napalm. Yeah, it's real big. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Brand new projects popping off.
Yep. We live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram,
Spotify,
Deezer.
We live on everything.
Yeah, we live on everything right now. So
we all the way live.
Yeah, we live. You already know.
What was your influence growing up? We know Wu-Tang, but what's your influence musically?
Probably before there was a Wu-Tang, I told you I was doing it. So I mean, I was a Kane. Kane was my dude. One of my first CDs, Kane, Cool G Rap, Slick Rick.
Okay.
Biggie, he's my number 1. Like Slick Rick's like my number 1.
Slick Rick.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. I love Slick. Slick just brought the harmonization and hey, young world. Like
funk like
shout out to Slick Rick, man. Big inspiration. Like I told you, the Canes, Coogee Raps, Rakim, EPMD. That was pretty much, if I had to grab the handful of them, that would pretty much epitomize my inspiration,
originator.
That's fire. Straight fire. Did you hear the list? Napalm. That's fire.
That's what's up.
Man. Who wants to go against that list, man?
I know, right?
I'd like to know that, because that's a tough list to follow right there. Man. So you got some brand new projects coming out there for the people. Let the people know your projects and the producers and the people you're collaborating with. By the way, nice piece. The chain was already magnificent.
I didn't see that one.
Look, nice piece. Yeah, you blinded me, man.
Yeah,
I'm feeling like Stevie right now.
I got we just dropped the Soldiers Need Love too. Y'all can stream that everywhere. It's on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, everywhere you can go to listen to music. Pandora, we everywhere. Then I got the T4 coming right now, November 26th. That's gonna be it's gonna be crazy, hardcore. I'm back to the that Love album. I gave them a mixture of just relationships and all crazy. It's nothing soft, nothing super soft, but it's just real relationships and what that was inspired by true life events and just my imagination. A lot of dope shit. You know what I mean? Okay. They can go get that. That's available now. And then we got that T4 coming, and that's gonna feature Shaheem on there. We got Shabam Sadiq. We got JoJo Pellegrino. We got Bugsy the God. We got an upcoming cat, Recognize Ali on it. He's dope. We crushing them right now.
Bangers. Bangers. Shaheem just came home. So salute to Shaheem, the rugged child and all that. Another Wu veteran from day one.
Okay.
It goes on and on, son. Yeah.
Me and Shy go back 8-9 years old too.
That's what's up.
Crazy, yeah. The history, is nuts, man. That was my whole circle, So,
that's what's up. That's tough, man. That's a tight circle right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
That's history. That's triple OG style.
Yeah, we got a lot. Like the movie's done start. We're gonna be getting into production with that soon. Mm-hmm. We was held up with the COVID. We got that. We got that new T4 coming, and we got Bugsy the God coming to drop a jewel too on y'all soon. You know what I mean? That might be the top of that might be the top of next year, first quarter. But we prepping that right now also. You know what I mean?
Y'all make sure y'all look out for that, because that's tough right there. That's power up, baby. Yeah. Power up right there, man. You can't go wrong with that. Yeah. That's something for the music listeners out there. Real true hip-hop heads.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to ask you, I liked your piece too, by the way, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. This little wild boy, trying to shine like you, son.
Nah, so my thing is, how long y'all been doing this, man? Because I just got put on to y'all, so I want to know how long y'all been running for, man.
Well, Loud Wire Radio itself has been out for some years, since 1997. Mm-hmm. So it started in the Bronx, 212, 213 on Gun Hill Road, White Plains. It was called Diamond Sounds. And we used to get over 2.5 million viewers a night, where we had a house, and it was actually 6 different channels. And the channels consist of each room. One room you come in, interview you get a choice to either spit a hot 16 or stand on the stage, which was in the living room with the DJs on the 1s and 2s, or you can go upstairs and there's nothing but instrumentals. So there's no interviews. You just spin for a whole hour non-stop, and the 2 DJs is just switching beats. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you a question. Did you document all of this?
Yes, it's documented. My partner at that time was Michael Tucker. He's a school teacher right around the corner. He still owns the building. You know what I'm saying? But the house that we was doing out of caught on fire. That's when we had
You a pirate? Was it pirate radio?
It was pirate radio during the same time they had Guan Guan radio. Yeah, so we had Mikey Jarrett. We had all of them coming through. We had Maserati the Facts. May God bless the dead. G Unit. Dumb Out. Mm-hmm. We had them come through. We had Lazy K come through. Max B. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to him. During that time, Rab, R.A.P. to Rab, from Brooklyn Zoo. He came through with Paulie Zantz and the rest of them. Fatonka. The list goes on and on. But we had a lot of celebrities, album listening parties. During that time, I was young, dumb, and full of cum, and we didn't have no insurance. So
that was before me.
Yeah, that's why you said the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So during now, to fast pace it up, during now, we started Woo Wednesdays. This is episode 9. So this is the born episode right now. You know what I'm saying? Featuring you. And we have Hype, which is on Saturday. And we just was blessed to interview Rusty the Jukes. So we had Rusty in the building, right? So that was real big. We also had Rock Boys. They was just in the building. And Fedro Star from Onyx. Yeah.
Let's go. So y'all keeping it, y'all got it going, man. Y'all got it moving. And your syndication is how many people tune in at any given moment?
Right now we're getting over 1 million because we stream on Spotify, Pandora, Deezer, iHeart, Tiki Live. So we're actually on radio and TV as well. Not pre-recorded, live stream. So while they hear us, the TV people hear us too, man.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I liked the way it was set up when I chimed in on the Bugsy interview, and I clicked the link and it went to the site, and I heard it playing live on the site. I was like, yeah, I like the way you got. Y'all moving right, man. Y'all got that going on, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. The website is coming. The countdown begins, so that's a surprise for all the fans and viewers out there. But we got a custom-made, brand new website about to pop off for the Livewire Radio So Serious TV, brought to you by the Climax Corporation, Universal Music Group, In Groove, Top of the Building, and Mercedes-Benz. Go buy a Benz.
All that is where I came in.
Yeah. Worldwide DJ Coalition.
Shout out
yeah, but it takes the grind from day one. Just like you, I was out there at Bar 85 with Maria Davis and at the Tunnel, and I was out there with the coins. So I saved the beginning of the Sons of Mans. You know what I'm saying? And I was out there. I rock with Dirty on a regular. I used to make the gold fronts. I made the Wu-Tang Forever Gold fronts on that album that they got with the Flames. I made it in Power Gold. I was the Power Gold front guy. You know what I'm saying? With Leo and Dave. So I was blessed. The ODB come down in the morning with 60-Second Assassin. And I roll up the L's and we got the L's and we got the 4-Dog out there. You know what I'm saying? Early in the morning, rise and shine. So all this is history. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have all this history in order to get here. Like I was telling the people out there, I threw a trivia question out there and I was asking them, what was the first Wu-Tang logo before the W? Right? And a lot of people didn't even know. A lot of the staff didn't even know about the hand with the head. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's different branches and different branches of the Wu, but all one history. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you on all your hard work and longevity, because in order for me to even get to this point, it was a longevity, man. It took me a lot to even get here. When people didn't believe, I still had the grind mode out, and God is good, because if God is driving the ship, you ain't got to worry. You know, if you pray, you don't worry. You can't do both. You know what I'm saying? So ain't like being like and seeing like. That's why we connecting right here on Woo Wednesday Livewire Radio Show. Yeah, with DJ Livewire, Ray Jackson, and Don Pachino, Napalm recording artist, general, CEO, founder. That's you, man. That's you.
You know I gotta give him a sorry shit.
You already know. You already know. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, so back to you, man. I can't hear you. I think it's your mic. There you go. No, I still can't hear you. You're real low. Yeah, I got you now. There you go. Yeah, so tell the people what you got coming out this COVID. You did that. You talked about your collaboration. Anything that you haven't talked about that you want your fans to know about? Facts. That's that's what it is, man. Well, thank you for coming on by Woo Wednesday, man. It was an honor to have you up in the building. DJ Livewire, Ray Jackson, Don Pachino, Kill Army. Yeah, another fantastic Woo Wednesday, man. We feel so blessed to have you in the building. I think Ray Jackson went and reloaded, got himself a little drinky drink.
I didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But I don't know if you put the links on the Facebook and all that. So Real Don Pachino at Twitter, Real Don Pachino at Instagram. If y'all want to follow the boy, and pretty much that, man. Those are the handles, Don Pachino and on Facebook. So you already know where to find me. If you got me in Rock the Legend, I don't know if you put the links in the hopefully it is. But that's where y'all can find me, man. Real Don Pachino, Twitter and Instagram. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, look us up. We'll definitely tap back in with you for the round 2 when the music gets. Yeah. Salute. Holla.
Salute. Cool. How was it, Rain, man? Got you a drink? Huh?
Not yet. I just didn't want to leave without saying bye.
Live Wire Radio Show, Woo Wednesday.
Don't you touch that dial. We'll be right back.